is going on, everybody? It is Eric back at you with yet another episode of Blackboard Beer Reviews. And today we're going to take a look at, I guess, a beer that's really widely available from what I understand. A lot of times on this channel you'll see beers that you can't get or that you can't just go to the shelves, and I feel really bad that I don't include the everyday consumer, the average consumer for beer. So I wanted to try to mix in a couple of, we'll call them shelfies, for lack of a better word, but these are beers you can just hopefully go to your local liquor store and pick up without having to rush after work or just, you know, deal with bottle limits. So this is Ballast Brewing Company's Victory at Sea with coconut added. So this is an Imperial Porter with coffee and other natural flavors. I believe they use vanilla beans and coffee in the regular Victory at Sea. It's not generally one of my favorite beers. I have had barrel aged, and it's awesome. I've been to the brewery. It's a really good time. I've not had the coconut, and there's a peppermint variant that if you guys would like me to review, I'm happy to review it. So this is a 10% alcohol by volume Imperial Porter. If you know me, you know I like a good dark beer. It is December. It is basically dark beer month if you call me Zero Dark Beer Month. Trying to stick with some more regular things. But as you saw, this one poured out a pretty clear cola brown. Looks damn, yeah, it's opaque in the glass. Frothy 2.5 fingers worth of, you know, light khaki head. I think I paid retail like $7.99 for this bottle, so no sponsorships, nothing like that. I can smell the coffee from here, so I'm pretty excited. I like a good coconut beer. I like coconut in my stout, so let's dive in. Oh, holy hell. Wow, that's actually really coconut forward. They added sweet roasted coconut to the robust porter. So they didn't use, to my knowledge, any syrups or flavorings or artificial flavorings for that matter, but this is damn tropical forward, like tropical coconut. When I think about this, I think like Malibu. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. I will say this has more coconut in it, at least on the nose. It's more than 3 Hour Tour did. And I'm picking up a touch of that roasted coffee underneath, a little bit of vanilla, and then just some like roasty malts, if you will. But yeah, smells honestly really awesome. I'm perplexed. I didn't look up any ratings, anything about this beer. Wanted to give you the most honest, unopinionated, like, uninfluenced opinion that I could. So cheers. That's my biggest problem with this beer. There's an acrid coffee note that it's so fucking bitter. I don't know if I'll finish this immediately. This is brutal. Okay, so initially, fuck, that's so bitter and kills me. The nose on this beer is absolutely amazing. The taste initially is tons of coconut, and then it fades into this burnt, bitter, extremely bitter, acrid coffee character. It might even be hops. It might, holy hell. This has potential to be an absolutely amazing beer. I was just looking to see if they had any IBUs on here. I don't see any. 10% alcohol by volume. I'm getting 0 booze. It should also be noted that I'm drinking this a little warmer than like if it's sitting in your fridge all day. I would say this is probably in that 50s area. Yeah, coconut's really great. The rest of the beer, not so much. It's pretty thin. It's pretty watery. I'm not saying it has to have a sludge mouthfeel. I know there's been some comments on some of my stout reviews that if it doesn't have mouthfeel, it means it sucks. No, that's not true. It just needs to be a little bit more than a fucking lager, to be honest with you. Sort of creamy. That bitterness, I've quickly adjusted to. My palate's kind of tolerating it. And yeah, I'm past the bitterness, but it's definitely prevalent, and it's definitely a slap in the face, and I'm not so sure I can recommend this beer. I really wanted to like this. The nose was fire. Yeah, I think this one's going down the drain, guys. There's so much lack of balance. It is toasted coconut for days, and then it just falls apart into this bitter, watery, coffee-ridden mess. And I don't, I love a good strong coffee, stout or porter, but I don't like such bitter coffee that I want to go throw up. This is awful. I will probably not buy the peppermint version if you guys want me to. Unless you want to see me throw up on camera, we can do that. But we're going to have to do a GoFundMe or something like that. Yeah, these guys were bought out recently, dedicated to the craft. Well, maybe you should have tasted your product before you bottled it, in my opinion. But some people like that. Some people like that really, really strong, harsh coffee note. I personally don't brew coffee out of a brewer every day. I use a Chemex. So a lot of my coffee is, yes, it's strong, but it's not bitter. So when I get like a Starbucks or something from work from my manager, I just about go spit out in the trash because I just can't do bitter coffee. And this is significantly suffering from that. I will say I've grown completely accustomed to it. But there is a little bit of this clean fusel alcohol coming at the end. My stomach is sort of churning, you guys. I am not exaggerating. Go buy this and tell me if I'm crazy. Am I fucking nuts? This is brutal. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with it. Score-wise, I think this beer shows a lot of great things with the coconut, but it has zero lack of craftsmanship, in my opinion. If you tasted this as a brewer and you thought this was good with that amount of bitterness, whether it's from coffee or hops or combined or acrid black malts, or if you didn't use a dehusked Carafa 3 or 2 or whatever, you're fucking stupid. Seriously. That is not a good tasting product. Even the label is on crooked, so I should have known better when I picked this up. That I was probably going to dump down some money down the drain, but... guys, I am going to go ahead and take a page out of Beer Geek Nation's book. I am going to put a PayPal link down below that you can actually donate to me specifically for the channel. It isn't money I'm just going to go pocket. It is a buy me a beer thing. And that money will all go, and I will let you know if your money funded a beer on the channel. So, it's just something I'm going to try to do. You don't have to. I don't care. I'm literally not going to be offended either way, but you know what? The single section is glorious at this new liquor store I stumbled upon, and buying a beer, $3, $1, whatever, will bring a lot more content to the channel. So, with that said, guys, I'm giving this a bad rating. This is disastrous. This is bad. It shows no, like, when they wrote the recipe, what were they thinking? How did they add the coffee? I mean, seriously, if you tasted this coming off the line, I would be like, whoa, stop bottling. You need to dump this. This is fucking terrible. It's an F effort for me. One more sip, I promised I went, but... like a 68? One of the lowest grades I've ever given on the channel. So if you've had this, tell me I'm crazy, tell me I'm a douchebag, I don't care. I'm really just here to provide the average consumer's opinion and save you guys from making money out of my wallet, because like, you don't want to burn this money and just go dump this down the drain like I'm literally going to. So if you follow me on Snapchat, my Snapchat is Wood, WOODMCFLLY, I believe. I will put it down in the description below. But if you follow me on Snapchat, I am going to be drain pouring this on Snapchat. Fuck this beer. I'm out. Peace.